Fragrances that smell like love. Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. This is a sweet marshmallow fragrance that has a little bit of this Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles vibe in the opening. Now, to be totally honest with you, I wasn't the biggest fan of this fragrance the first time that I smelled it. I didn't really get what everybody was loving about it, you know, but I will say this. Didn't really like it when I was wearing it. And then that night, I told my sister, because she was going out, I was like, yeah, you can wear this fragrance if you want. Tell me how you like it. So she's getting ready, and before she leaves, she walks past me, and my head just whips around. And I asked her, I'm like, is that Love Don't Be Shy? She was like, yeah. And I said, holy shit, that smells really good. Like, the scent trail for this was amazing. And ever since then, I was hooked on this fragrance. In the air, this is so beautiful. And even up close, like now when I still smell it, like on myself, it's just a really good fragrance. To me, it's kind of like an Aphrodite scent. You know, just kind of picture this in your head when you walk by a group of people and they all just let out a longing sigh. You know, just kind of like a really romantic fragrance that people it just like heart eyes. You know what I mean? That is what I think of with Love Don't Be Shy. And this is the fragrance that inspired this whole entire video because yeah, there's a lot of like fresh fragrances out there. There's a lot of sexy fragrances out there, but there's like a small amount of scents that smell like love and romance that just kind of give people that happy, giddy feeling. And that's what I feel with Love Don't Be Shy. And it's unisex, by the way. I know a lot more women tend to use it, but if you're a guy that likes sweet fragrances, you can pull it off. It's no problem. Next is Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. And this is a rose dark chocolate fragrance. Now, I will say that the rose here isn't mature and it isn't synthetic. So you're not going to be like, ugh, because there's a lot of rose fragrances that are done wrong and it puts you off from wanting to try anything else with rose. Believe me, I was that person before. But this used to be my signature scent. I wore this a lot in the fall because it's something that is not loud. Doesn't have a scent trail like Love Don't Be Shy. It doesn't really have like the best type of performance, but this in close encounters during intimate moments, like especially on dates, is so beautiful. All right. To me, this is Valentine's Day in a bottle. Valentine's Day is coming up next month. So if you want to save a little bit of money, get a romantic ass fragrance, this will definitely do the job. And what I loved is that this was the time that the only Tom Ford I tried with this was, or at the same time as this was Oud Wood. And I think it was what's that really popular one? Not leather, not ombre leather, the black, orchid. No, I can't remember anymore. But this and Oud Wood came in at the same time. And this was during the time that I preferred this over Oud Wood. I was just ecstatic about this fragrance, and then I found out, oh man, I can't wear this year round. I can't, you know what I mean? So it's more of like a special occasion fragrance for me. But oh yeah, this right here is just something that will separate you from the crowd in terms of just like romantic fragrances to wear. And especially like if you do decide to rock this as a signature scent, this will stand out because it's so lovely and it's so different from everything else. Like, how many people out there do you know that are wearing a scent that smells like luxurious dark chocolate and roses, that smell like a Casanova, that smell like love? Not that many. So this is an absolute banger. In terms of performance, Noir de Noir is like 5-6 hours, so it can perform better. That's kind of like the downside with this fragrance, but I still really, really love the scent of it. And it is another unisex fragrance. This one is like mainly worn by women, at least from what I have heard. But again, like Love Don't Be Shy, this is easy for a guy to pull off. And again, skin chemistry is a thing. So if you're a guy wearing these, it's going to smell different than a woman wearing them, you know? The next one is a more feminine fragrance. And this is called Mon Guerlain EDP. And this is a lavender vanilla scent that it smells just like, how do I say this? Okay, well, you know what? Let me tell you this. The first time I smelled Mon Guerlain was on a woman, and she walked into the room, and immediately, like when I caught a whiff of her scent, it was just so hypnotizing. Like, as far as designer fragrances go, when it comes to the ones marketed to women, this is the one that kind of gave me that awe, like that awestruck type of reaction of like, wow, like that smells like a woman. You know what I mean? Not like a CEO boss and sort like that sort of stuff. You absolutely can. But just like femininity in a bottle, you know, just really like, this is so attractive, and it's just, I'm running out of the words to say for it. But it really is something that it'll have people on their knees. It's a confident fragrance. It's a strong fragrance, not like strong as in like it's, you know, like pushing past, but it's just like for like a strong type of woman, you know what I mean? And it's just, oof, lovely. I've been saying that word so much, but it's in the title of this video. It's all about love. Yeah, this bangs. This one goes. I will say performance isn't the best, but projection is really nice. Like, you probably get like, again, 5 to 6 hours with this fragrance, but within the first couple, it really projects pretty nicely. It is something that people can smell when you enter the room. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And lastly, we have Instant Crush by Mancera. And this is another unisex fragrance that more women seem to gravitate to. And this is more of like a sweet cotton candy fragrance. And the name kind of implies that this is something that will have people on their knees. And it's true. It is just a really likable fragrance, and a lot of scents like this, like Baccarat, like Cloud, have been coming into the mainstream, and a lot more people are wearing them. So this is the type of DNA that's really in right now for a lot of like young women in particular, because it's just, they're noticing that, holy shit, these sort of scents not only have me in a chokehold, but have people I'm attracted to in a chokehold. So Instant Crush is something that does that. And I know people have asked me a lot, does this smell like Baccarat? I definitely do see some similarities. And if you love Baccarat, but the price tag is too high for you, you can go with Instant Crush and you're gonna be fine. This one does last past 6 hours. It smells really good. I don't get like a metallic note in there. I've been asked that many times before, but it doesn't smell metallic to me. I just straight up get like a sweet cotton candy, like youthful, playful vibe. And by the way, when I say youthful, I'm not saying that if you're upwards of 40, 50, you can't wear this, because you absolutely can. I think that this will fit all ages, most definitely. And if you want any of these fragrances, I'll put the discount link in the description, in the comment section. But let me know in the comment section what scents you think of when you think of love. You know, what's your go-to, all right? I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.